Whose reputation would take a bigger hit with a loss in the finals, LeBron or Durant?
Durant. Listen, LeBron's got one obstacle left. Jordan. It's been established he's great. Nobody here would deny that. He got one obstacle. Durant, I don't even know if he's reliable in this spot. I mean, what at this point, he's less than Dirk Nowitzki. You put him up and ask NBA guys all time who you take. Durant's more talented. Most people would say, well, Dirk carried the team to the finals. He's not to Dirk yet.
Happiness is based on expectations. One guy has the chosen one tatted on his back and calls himself King James and is chasing Michael Jordan. If he loses this final, it's going to be damn hard to ever catch Michael Jordan. I think there's a little bit more pressure. I think LeBron takes a little bit bigger hit.
Well, I think the most pressure is on Durant because you went to a 73-win team, up 3-1 in the finals. The only thing you can do as a difference maker, and that's what you should be as the second, third best player in the league.
A different question. Who's
that's what I was saying. I think there's more pressure on him. I agree with you, though, that LeBron has the most to lose because barring something unrealistic happening, I heard Carlos Boozer say a few days ago he thinks LeBron's got 8 or 10 years left. Barring that, because I think that's unrealistic, then the GOAT talk ends if LeBron loses. 3 and 5 in the finals, you can't pass Michael Jordan. I don't care how much it looks good with the eye test. If you lose 5 finals, you'll be the first MVP to lose 5 finals. I just think the GOAT talk would end, so I think he has a lot more to lose.
I think it's KD, and this is the reason why. Not only did he go to the super team to try to win, number one, it wouldn't hurt LeBron because it is a super team he would lose to. It's not like he's losing to a team that's like Dallas. Like when he lost to Dallas, Dallas wasn't a great team. You got 3 All-NBA players on this team, 2 former MVPs, and an All-Star. That doesn't look bad if you lose to that. You are lightweight expecting, and actually Vegas has them as the underdog, right? So you're expected to lose to this team. If Kevin Durant loses this game, it's going to hurt him so much more because he left. They were up 3-1. They had Golden State up 3-1.
It almost goes to embarrassing.
Right.
If you lost here with Durant, you won without you. You won 73 without you.
Depends on how you lose.
And they had...
Well, how would be good?
You have to remember, they had Golden State down.
Yeah.
They had Golden State down 3-1, and you leave that and come join that team that you had 3-1, that you lost 3 straight to, and try to win a championship and don't do it, it's going to hurt him way more.
If Durant averages 35 in this series, and it's Klay Thompson and Steph Curry struggle, and that's why they lose.
Okay, what if LeBron averages 37, they go to 7, and Kyrie's terrible?
He's still 3 and 5 in the finals, and his goals, his expectations are, I'm challenging Jordan.
To me, it's all about stakes. More people care about LeBron James than Kevin Durant.
Right.
You're right. It's going to hurt Kevin Durant, but how many people really care? He's never mentioned as the GOAT. He's never going to be a top 10 player of all time. LeBron James, the GOAT talk is what everybody's talking about, and I just think that ends if he loses this series.
I don't think it will end because of that, because guess what? When it's all said and done, LeBron's going to blow out every statistical record that there is in the NBA. Every last one is going to be owned by LeBron. You got to think, when he finishes up with these playoffs, he's going to be so far ahead of Jordan, it's going to look crazy. Now, he did lose these finals, but still, at the end of the day, when you measure it up, he went to 7 straight, and nobody has done that.
And by the way, no person that could bet would bet against 9 straight. I mean, Boston's not close. Washington and Toronto's best players can't shoot. DeRozan and John Wall are not great shooters. It's reasonable to assume he's got 2 more left, probably 3. So even if he lost, came back 1-2, I don't think the greatest of all time is done. I think it's done short term.
It's done short term at the very least.
But I will say this, is that 10-year in the league for Kevin Durant, and he was 1-1-8 to LeBron 3 years ago. He doesn't have a series or a play that I can stick to him. Not one 10 years in the league. He's becoming Alex.
He's got Rick James tattooed on his legs.
He's becoming Alex English. Score a lot.
Let's not go that far.
I like Alex.
If he loses, he's still in the class of Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, and guys like that. Don't you think, Patrick Ewing? I mean,
I'm not putting him in Barkley's class.
Really?
I don't know.
Really? He's one of the greatest scorers we've ever seen.
Vince Carter. He's
No,
Vince
no,
Carter.
No. He's
really?
Vince Carter never got out of the second round.
Never MVP. Look, the Rick James tattoo is the biggest knock against him.